Hi guys, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to the video where I am going to tell you everything that you required, everything that you need to know for CMA US. Now, I have a lot of students asking me this question from the undergraduate till the graduate stage to the postgraduate to the working professionals also that what exactly is the CMA certification all about? How can I get that CMA certification? How much will it cost? Is there a scope in India after I do CMA US? Well, we're going to answer all of these questions right here in this video. One more thing before we proceed further. If you find this video useful, please subscribe the channel. Please like this video and share it to the people you think it will be beneficial. It will help us in reaching out, in telling more people about this wonderful certification, which is the CMA US certification. Right, let's begin. CMA US, which says, I am certified management accountant, and it stands for certified management accounting. Now, management accounting. When we talk about accounting as a concept, right? A lot of students ask me this question that, okay, sir, what is the difference between financial accounting and management accounting? Accounting, we know that we're talking about financial statements. We're talking about recording financial transactions. Well, you are right. But when you say recording financial transaction, my dear friends, you are talking about financial accounting. All right. So accounting, I can split it into two parts, which is financial accounting and which is managerial accounting or management accounting. Financial accounting, as you correctly said, I know that I have studied that when I'm talking about accounting, I am talking about recording of financial transactions. And you're absolutely correct. It's the recording of financial transaction, which is your accounting, which you have studied in your textbooks, but that pertains to the financial statements. And if it pertains to the financial statements, it's the financial accounting that we are talking about for the external users, right? This is not an accounting session. I don't need to tell you who are the external users. These are the stakeholders, right? Let's not get into that conversation right now. But what is management accounting? In every company, the management needs to take a lot of important management decisions, cost control decisions, analysis decisions, right? A lot of relevant and a lot of important decisions come from the management has to take those important decisions. And hence, those internal decisions are handled by the people having this CMA. So CMA is used for internal decision making, and hence the management accounting is for internal decision making, right? Just to differentiate between, what is financial accounting and what exactly is the management accounting when you're assisting the management to take some important decisions for their internal analysis, for their internal purposes, that is management accounting. All right. Now, the very first question arises in our mind that, am I eligible for this? Am I eligible to do CMA first of all? So, we're going to talk about the first aspect, which is eligibility. Now, who can give the CMA exam? Who can give? If you are 12th pass, so that means post your 12th grade, you can start the journey of becoming a CMA US. So post your 12th grade, you can absolutely begin this journey. So if you are in a college and you have time and you want to level up, because see, it will happen. So I'll just take a quick detour over here and tell you that if you are in the first year of college, yes, enjoy. These are your days, guys. These will never come back. Enjoy. But there will be a time when you will start getting serious about it because you are competing with a lot of different people, right? So there you need something, you need a credential to level up. And this CMA US will act as your step number one in taking your career to the next level, right? So post your 12th grade, you can absolutely start the CMA journey. And to become a CMA, you need to fulfill the three criteria. You require to fulfill three conditions. What are these three conditions that we are talking about? Condition number one, you should have a bachelor's degree. You should have a bachelor's degree. That is important. So, yes, you can start the journey, you can start studying for it, you can start the journey, but to become a CMA, you have to fulfill these three conditions. That means you have a bachelor's degree, 2 years of work ex. You have to complete 2 years of your work experience, and you need to apply for IMA membership, right? You need to apply for IMA membership. So that's your eligibility criteria. Are you eligible? Judge yourself. Next question that people ask when they are evaluating this CMA is, what is the exam structure? What is the exam structure like? This CMA is divided into two parts. You have part one and part two. Each of these parts have 6 subjects. Each part has 6 subjects which are displayed on the screens in front of you, right? So these are the 6 different subjects of CMA exam. Now, fine. We know the eligibility. Now we know, okay, what are the exam structure like? The next possible question that will come up in our mind is, how much time will it take? Very important. How much time will it take for me to do CMA? So the third one is time. Now, there is a good news that I'm going to give you, and you'll smile after that for sure. Minimum time is 6 to 9 months if you are full-fledgedly dedicated to this, right? So you can easily cover it up in 6 to 9 months, whereas maximum time allowed is 3 years. So that's a wonderful certification if you want to take that leap, if you want to take that level up, because in this world we are competing against a lot of different people, and skill development has immense importance like never before these days, right? So minimum good qualification to do within the span of 6 to 9 months, within a year, right? Now, okay, time, fine. I'm fine with time. That's good. Then the next is when. When can I give the exam? So exam happen basically in 3 windows. The first window is January to February, right? You can schedule your exam within January to February. These are the 2 months where the exam is open to take. Then the next window is May, June, and the next window is September to October. All right. So you can schedule your exam in these windows, and exam is 4 hours. So exam time that you have is 4 hours. All right. And since we're talking about exam time, right? It's a 4 hour exam that you have to give. Pass rate. Important question also that people ask. What is the pass rate? So pass rate for part one is somewhere approx 40%, and pass rate for part two is somewhere approx 50%. All right, so good pass, good enough pass rate, very good enough pass rate. You can easily complete this qualification and get that desired benefit. So that was number four. Next question that people ask is the fee structure. How much will I have to pay for this exam? And you'll be very happy to know, you'll be pleased to know that you can easily complete the CMA US within approximately 1 to 1.5 lakhs. Easily. If you are a student, you'll be able to complete it even less. If you are a professional, then approximately 1.5, right? So it's a very, very good certification, doesn't cost much also, but will give you an immense benefit. All right, so after fee consideration, if you I have told you earlier also that if you are a college student, that's a wonderful certification to take. And if you, let's say, are a finance professional and you want to take that career leap, having a CMA US in your credential will definitely be aid. All right. The scope, very, very important. When I tell this to people, a lot of students, a lot of professionals also, when I do this in corporate trainings, a lot of students ask me that, Ayush, fine, everything is fine. This looks good. We can take it in 1 year, but is there scope for CMA US? Do we have the scope? Answering this question, guys, scope. It has scope. Definitely in India, the scope has picked up like anything. It has the scope overseas as well. And when I talk about having scope overseas, of course, US, it's the US certification, of course, there is scope. Middle East, a lot of scope is there in the Middle East. Uh, Other areas, right? Let's say China. China has a lot of scope. Europe has a lot of scope, right? So there are a lot of other areas where there is scope for CMA US. All right. Also, it's very good to know that wherever CAs are hired, right? All the big fours, wherever the CAs are hired, right? Who are the big fours? Your EY, KPMG, Deloitte, PwC, right? So all these do hire CMA US, right? They have their teams working offshore. They have their teams working with the offshore teams, right? The global services, immense scope is there. Then MNCs. See, basically every company, guys, understand when I said that CMAs are needed for internal management decision making, which are very, very important decisions that the management takes, right? If I say that they are required for internal decision making, that means the scope is practically with almost all the companies, right? So you need not be worried about the scope of CMA US, right? Uh, these are hired across, right? Across industries, across companies, India and overseas as well. Uh, Salary. The next question that comes up with scope is salary considerations, right? So let's say you are a fresher into the industry. The starting salary, the starting salary is somewhere around INR 5 to 6 lakhs. It may be more. It depends upon your prior qualifications, but this is the bare fresher that I'm talking about, right? 5 to 6 lakhs. Then, of course, it depends upon the number of qualifications you have, the number of work experience you have if you are shifting from the corporate. All right. The starting salary is somewhere between this. It can be slightly more also. I have observed that personally. When I send people for the interviews, there are instances when they have bagged more than 6 lakhs as well. All right. So what do the college people do? They start with this. It's a very, very good certification. 6 to 9 months is nothing, and you get a wonderful certification. And then this basically is the step one in the ladder that they take, and then they club it with various other certifications like CPA. You can club it with CPA. Again, if you're targeting US, Middle East, the CPA is a wonderful certification to take. They club it with ACCA. They club it with CFA, right, and so on. You can club this with anything. All right. So, guys, I really hope that you have received some knowledge about the CMA US certification, at least what you required to evaluate this option is clear, right? So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope that you like this video, and if you do, please don't forget to subscribe the channel and and just hit that like button and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching the video. I look forward to welcoming you in another video.